Just a little bit because we do this, and I'm excited about it. Our next presenter is Roby. Roby joined the Boise Y swim team in 1994. He was a member of the team for 12 years until his graduation from Boise High School in 2006. On the team, he qualified for zones and Y nationals, and he also received numerous achievement awards, including the Cooper Wilcomb Character Values Award and the J. Nelson Award. Roby's long-term commitment to swimming was complemented by the simultaneous opportunity to pursue broader interests, including fly fishing and backcountry guiding. He also competed in golf and debate, all of which are enduring and active interests. Swimming led to Roby's acceptance to the University of Chicago. While at the University of Chicago, he was a 4-year swim team letterman and a team captain. In 2010, he graduated from the University of Chicago with a degree in philosophy, and then returned for graduate school, earning his MBA from the Chicago School of Business in 2014. I emailed Roby about 5 weeks ago to see if he might be interested in helping to present this award. And Roby lives in Vermont. And without hesitation, she said, "I'll be there." And that's how much this means to him. I mean, the team and his experience here, and this award in particular. So, Roby, thanks for being here. It is, because of that, I reached out to Todd, I reached out to Benji, and I said, look, we need to talk about Roby's commitment to the team and what it means. And so, as I introduce Roby, I'm proud to have him up here and to introduce him as the newest member of the Boise Y swim team Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. Great surprise, and appreciate it, Ryan. It's really wonderful to be here this evening. I have a lot of fond memories of swimming banquets just like this, so it's very meaningful to me, and I'd like to thank Ryan and Kelsey for putting this together, and everyone who contributed to this banquet so far. So congratulations to all the swimmers and parents for your achievements as a group this year. And best of luck next year. I'm sure it'll be another phenomenal season. I'm here to present the Cooper Wilcomb Memorial Award. I swam with Cooper as an age group swimmer from 8 years old to 14 or so, 13, 14, up until Cooper was killed in a snowboarding accident at Brundage Mountain. I would not say that Cooper and I were especially close friends. We were friends in the same way I would imagine a lot of you are friends as teammates, as part of a swim team. So that means that we trained together, we raced together, we hung around at meets, we played cards, we joked around. But otherwise, we saw each other occasionally outside of swimming. And I think knowing Cooper as a teammate and some of the things I'm going to say about him really should help kind of emphasize his legacy and sort of what this award means. I would say there are really two things that I remember most strongly about Cooper that I would like to share with this group, even if it's 15 years after we were swimming together. The first thing is that Cooper had a really infectious energy and enthusiasm. And it's hard to explain this stuff with words, but he just was like ready to go all the time, extremely happy to be wherever he was, whether it was swimming or snowboarding or anything else, just really happy and ready to go. And this is something that rubbed off on everybody around him. I mean, you're not always the most excited to be at practice every day, but when Cooper showed up, it really made it a lot better and got the whole group excited, including the coaches. And it just was really remarkable. I remember it very clearly, as much later as it is now. the other thing is, it's about Cooper is this kind of energy that he had. It's like it was so strong that he couldn't quite contain and focus it. He was really, backstroke was his favorite stroke, and he was always like, he always had a little extra movement in there, like his head would bob back and forth, or his arms moving in the air, where they weren't doing a whole lot of good. It also showed up that he was, he did a lot of things outside of swimming. He was really great, like going off the diving board or doing tricks or that sort of thing. He did a bunch of stuff that, it's not like, 1.5 and stuff that doesn't have a name. So anyway, that kind of energy and positivity and the way it sort of improved the experience of everyone around him is the first thing that I really remembered, and that I think this award stands for. The second thing is the way that Cooper treated everyone he talked to, whether he knew them well or not, as a very close friend. I'll never forget the last time I saw Cooper. He hadn't been swimming all that much at that time, because kind of like me, he had a lot of stuff that he was interested in and wanted to pursue, and the wine's always been great for that. But he was back. It had been maybe 3-4 months since I saw him. I'm not really sure. And I walk out on deck and there's Cooper, like ready to go, really happy, talking to everybody. And he just walks up to me, gives me a pat on the back, and I remember just catching up like nothing had changed. Like we, had just seen each other yesterday. And that's something that a lot of us, it takes years to develop that relationship with people. But for Cooper, that's just how it was. This is the second time I've presented this award. It's always challenging to think about why we have these awards and what it means to remember someone in this way. And I think it's about sort of recognizing the presence of these sort of rare and mystical things about all of us that make people special, and that make people want to come back and talk about them, to remember